far so good. No engine lights, no anything. I'm trying to see if I can like even hear a little bit. Even I'm sure I can hear it if I can faintly hear the you know, that intake noise. I can faintly hear it, but the exhaust basically muffles that all out, unfortunately. Usually NA cars don't really gain anything from intakes. Even though it's a cold air or short ram, you might gain a little bit of power, but nothing that's gonna put you in your seat and say, holy shit, it was worth the money. I love the look. I love it in the base. It looks fantastic. We kind of kicked it off with a bang. I have a few other things I want to put in there to make it look better also. Almost feels a little smoother in transition between gears, if that makes any sense. When I'm lifting throttle on gas and vice versa, it feels a little smoother compared to what I had before. Before, sometimes it'd be a little jerky. It could have just been my driving, but so far that's the only difference I kind of feel like. Just a little bit. I'm trying to see if I can hear it. I can't really hear it even with the windows closed. Sometimes you can hear these things in the car, in the cabin, with all the windows closed because it travels through the cabin, the firewall, and everything. But right now, I really don't hear anything. We're getting to some bumpy roads right now, but I don't know. I know it'll be a great intake with tuning, right? Because you have your cold air box effect, so you're not going to heat soak or anything. I know it's going to do something with tuning. Without tuning, that's where I'm, you know, being a little hesitant on. I don't want to oversell a product or anything. I try giving you guys absolutely honest reviews with everything. The install, all the parts, the quality, and everything was fantastic. I had zero complaints all along those lines. The only thing is, like, am I going to feel anything? I know they're supposed to make roughly 7 to 10 horsepower, but do they really without tuning? I think that's with tuning, but we'll see. No engine codes, no nothing so far, so that is fantastic. I guess we'll see if I feel anything on my behind dyno, the butt dyno, and see if I can actually, if I feel a little difference. So far, it feels pretty similar to the drop-in filter with a charcoal filter removal. It feels pretty similar, and I thought it would regardless. But the one thing this does have that doesn't is carbon fiber, and it looks so damn good under the engine bay. I did a dyno video and I actually lost power with the mods I had, and I knew I would lose power. I went unequal length. I've always wanted an unequal length header. I love the sound, so I'm not going for top horsepower with this car at all. This car is just being built to make me happy at the end of the day, and the exhaust is getting, you know, prepped for boost and stuff. So what I might do is try finding a different exhaust that's 2.5, and then putting this back on the dyno with the intake, and to see if it actually makes a difference, if we make more power or not. I would have liked to put the car in the dyno now with the intake just to see if we made any power difference, but dyno days get expensive, and I don't know, the tuners and everything are pretty busy right now, but that would definitely be intriguing. Once the ECU is cracked, I will do the front pipe and over pipe and put this thing on a dyno to see how much power we're pushing. I'm hoping I make more power and not lose power. I know the unequal length header is going to do that to me, but just listen to it. It's like a symphony of bands playing in this car, and it's a wonderful, angelic sound. Let's see if we actually hear anything. Almost feels a little smoother shifting between gears. That's the only thing that I've noticed, and that guy gave me a thumbs up. Thanks, man. I'm sorry I missed it. I was just focusing on the road and everything. Like I said, that's the only thing so far that I noticed. That can obviously be a placebo effect, but oh shit, god damn that shit, god damn. You guys probably can't tell on camera, but that was horrible. But I just hit so many bumps there, and the suspension handled it perfectly. Thank you, Travel. First gear felt a little torquey there. I think a little more torquey than usual. If that makes any sense. Like I said, it could all be but dyno. It could be all placebo effects. But just from the feel itself, let's see. Feels a little better. It could be a placebo effect. I'm being honest with you. It could really be a placebo effect. But goddamn, this area is not as good as it used to be in Mexico to do this. It definitely could be a placebo effect, but it does feel a little better. I'm trying to be brutally honest with you guys. I'm not trying to oversell anything. That is not why I'm here. I'm trying to give you my honest opinion. And it's hard to tell sometimes, right? Because like your mind plays tricks like, hey, you spent all this money on car parts. It better do something, right? And that's the issue that I'm trying to like fight off. Like I said, shifting between gears does feel a little nicer, a little smoother. That is something I'm nailing on right now that I personally feel. First gear felt a little nicer, you know. Second gear felt a little, didn't feel the greatest, I'll be honest with you, like rolling out of a second gear like that. But we'll try doing another pull, probably like a second to third to fourth, hopefully, and see if we can really feel a difference. I want to know something quickly. Comment down below if you guys are loving the Stancy setup, or do you guys want to see me track this thing? Track setup over the winter and, you know, actually put this car to the test. It's supposed to be an amazing track car. We'll definitely change the setup and get a bunch of track-oriented mods. Let me know quickly down below. And that is a big dead animal. Holy shit. First gear. Let's get it. This first gear is violent. Oh shit. First gear in this car is violent. Like, I love first gear in this car. God damn. So that felt okay. It didn't feel insane, I'll be honest. It felt like I was starting to pick up after, like, you know, top of third. But, like, it didn't feel like, holy shit, this is an amazing, you know, difference. But these roads are giving me anxiety. Lots and lots and lots of anxiety. Let's drop a gear. We're in fourth gear. We're going to drop down to third. Just romp on it. I don't feel anything too crazy, I'll be honest with you guys. It doesn't feel like I've gained any power or anything. So I'm not gonna say you've gained power from this, but what I will say is it's an awesome quality product. First gear feels fantastic. I know I probably haven't gained anything in horsepower wise or anything, but aside from that, it's an awesome mod. I'll see you guys at home. Let's take one last look at it. Check it out. It looks absolutely amazing. Honestly, performance, I wouldn't say there's much of a difference, especially because I already went from an upgraded filter and whatnot. If you were stock and going through this, you probably might feel a difference. But because I already had something similar, I actually don't feel that much of a difference. Like I said, just a small little thing. Big shout out to Armaspeed for sending it out. Thank you so much. I'll leave the link down below. I want to say thank you so much for watching, guys. I really appreciate it. If you did like this, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Hit that notification button. We release weekly videos, sometimes 2 a week. And I'm actually releasing a whole bunch of shorts now, just to keep the channel somewhat, entertaining and stuff like that. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. Peace out. Do it once, do it right, like, comment, subscribe, and later.